Watch us.
Shoot people in the face.
I'm okay losing my life.
Where you can hear the audio of him saying,
Do not let your pee go to waste.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Listen, we have a great show planned for you. A lot of liberal madness to get to. The rhetoric seems to get darker. The accusations are getting louder. And there could be a few lines that may be crossed. But we'll get into all that and more. And since it's Friday, the back end of this episode will be a little bit more lighthearted. A little bit more into the jacuzzi of sanity. And of course, we'll be ending with the traditional Dave's Detox. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get on with the rest of the show, my friends. But right now, we're jumping into that liberal pool of madness. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
It is the duty of all moral people to oppose evil. So in response to your comment,
True, yeah.
Watch us.
Oh.
If the government wants to use biowarfare on us, we can use it on them too.
Oh, okay. How?
Do not let your pee go to waste. Do not let your tampons go to waste.
I totally let my tampons go to waste. I'm not supposed to be doing that.
Do not let that blood that you collect in your disc go to waste.
What the hell did you just say?
Oh, that's nasty.
If you're on that next level of nasty,
Yeah, that is nasty.
don't let your shit go to waste.
Oh, gosh.
but have you seen the one where you can hear the audio of him saying, are you gonna kill me right here? Are you gonna kill me right here on the street?
Your fake tears are so delicious.
He's asking. He's not threatening them. He's
Yeah, he was totally threatening them.
saying, are you gonna kill me? And then they do when he's defenseless. Frankly, I find it a little weird that so many of you are using your one shot at existence to shoot people in the face over imaginary lines drawn on the ground, instead of focusing on the fact that we evolved from microbes at the bottom of the ocean and now we have to pay rent to live here. Go outside, stare at the moon, and try again.
Well, I find it a little weird that you're using your one shot at existence to single-handedly keep the Hostess Snack Company in business.
ICE is a state-sanctioned terrorist organization whose ideology is deeply intertwined with that of white supremacy. I'm a very radical person. I understand that what I just said is
Yeah, your nose ring tells me you're super radical.
not a radical belief, nor is it an opinion. It is a fact. If you don't believe that's a fact, I urge you to open your eyes and pay attention. You have the Department of Homeland Security, Department of Labor, Department of War, Defense, whatever, parroting phrases derived from the Ku Klux Klan.
And who created the KKK? I'm pretty sure it was Democrats.
We are far past the point of redeemability politics.
Okay.
I think that at this point, the most noble thing an ICE agent can do is to kill himself.
Oh.
Last night I said to my boyfriend, just so you know, if ICE shows up to my work, I'm okay losing my life.
Yeah, right. Come on, dude, seriously. You're not gonna lose your life.
I'm okay losing my life to defend.
Pedophiles and rapists and murderers? That's who you want to willingly sacrifice yourself for? You're retarded.
Innocent people.
No.
And he said, me too.
Then I guess you're both retarded.
You know what the hardest part of all of it is for me? All of it.
What? Because
It's
that's a
that
lot.
people that say that they love me sit on the other side.
Insanity? Sit with common
People
sense?
that I love
Yeah?
and have to let go.
Of course. Yeah, that's the logical thing.
That's the hardest part. These people that I thought loved me or would do anything for me are like, Oh well. Too bad you have an autoimmune disease. Too bad your body works against you. Too bad you have CPTSD.
Wow.
Too bad, go get a job.
Got a lot of stuff.
I get that from complete strangers.
Complete strangers know your medical history? How, how does that happen?
But not from the rest.
Hey, what are you telling your kids about white privilege?
Nothing. Because it doesn't exist.
For real. Seriously, I asked now. Like,
Oh,
it's not
for
something
real.
that I learned about growing up, right? It's not something
Yeah, you didn't learn about it growing up because it didn't exist until just a few years ago.
that anyone really talked about when I was growing up. So what are we telling our kids now? Just wanted you to
Nothing.
think about it. I'm thinking about it.
I'm
Let
sure
me know
you
what
are.
you're doing. I have some thoughts.
I'm sure you do have a lot of thoughts, but we don't care.
In case you're wondering what happens to you after ICE and Border Patrol smash your car windows.
Okay. And why would they be smashing your car windows unless you're interfering with what they're doing? Okay, let's just make sure we've got that established.
And take you out. A lot of things. But one thing that will continue to happen to you is you will reach into your pockets and you will find glass from your windows.
Yeah, that sounds
and
right.
Bad news, they're not going to pay for the window.
Of course they're not. Why would they? You put yourself in that position. So, FAFO. Oh, you gonna cry? Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna cry.
Fuck Border Patrol.
Oh,
Stand your ground.
Do it.
What is that phrase people used to say?
F around and find out.
Don't tread on me.
Or sir, I'm not sure. I didn't misgender you, did I?
Oh, please, go yourself.
Oh, that's not very ladylike.
Oh, now you're misgendering me. Ladylike.
Oh, well, what are you exactly?
None of your business. What are you?
But you said I misgendered you. If I don't know what you are, how can I not misgender you?
Oh boy. I'm sorry I have to do this to you, my friends, but if you have any dogs in the room, you might want to take them out because they're going to start howling like crazy in just a second. And if you just can't handle what you're about to hear, well, just throw in some earplugs or something and you'll make it through just fine.
Arrest ice, arrest ice. I know you hear our plea. Fight or flight, shot on sight. Were we ever really free? Blood on the snow is your heart, hollow, heart hollow forever. Arrest ice, arrest ice. Bless my homeland forever.
Well, it looks like all those people that are part of the Signal Gate that have been coordinating protesters to go interfere with ICE operations, well, it looks like the hand of justice is about to slap them in the face.
Can you talk to us about what's being done with the leadership on these Signal chats, on these WhatsApp chats that are organizing the attacks against you, the obstruction against you? Are we going to be arresting those individuals as well? And to the folks out there in America that voted for this, that want mass deportations because they saw a mass invasion under Joe Biden, what would you say to them? How are we going to get to that point?
Well, first of all, about the the organization and the funding of the attacks on ICE. I'm not going to answer a lot about that because I'm not going to show our hand, but they'll be held accountable. Justice is coming. Again, we got to all remember why the questions from CNN, why are we here? What started this? 4 years of an open border where millions of people are letting this country unvetted. Remember, let's not forget, for 4 years we were told the border is secure. 4 years we were told the border is secure. And we all knew it wasn't. And I want this to be a positive thing we're doing here today. I also want to remember the politicians are continually attacking us. Where were they the last 4 years when the number of women and children sex trafficking went all-time high? Where were they when 250,000 Americans died from fentanyl coming across the border? Where were they when women and children are dying making that journey? Where were they where over 4,000 families making that journey died? Historic record. Where were they? Not a word. Now we're just trying to respond to what happened the last 4 years and keeping this country safe. And we're arresting a lot of public safety threats, take them off the streets, which make this country safer. President Trump promised to make this country safe again, and that's what we're doing.
Mamdani has had his first winter storm as mayor of New York City, and I think he absolutely has failed. Let's take a look. Pretty sad. Killed by kindness, 10 freeze to death after Mamdani says he won't force homeless off the streets. Wow, not even a month into your mayorship, and you've already killed 10 people. It's not looking good, New York.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but there is a nationwide shutdown this Friday, January 30th. No
today.
Work, no school, no shopping to protest ICE. I will be participating, and I would be honored if you would join me.
Complacency is what is allowing for this occupation and terror to continue. So
the occupation, are you talking about all of the Somalis that live in Minnesota? That basically get you elected every single time? That occupation? Okay.
we are asking for people on Friday the 30th to pressure this government to get ICE out of our city and our states. We're asking people not to go to work, not to go to school, and not spend a single penny. It is really important for us to have you all stand in solidarity with us. Our communities haven't been able to actually go to school.
Oh, you mean the Leering Center is not operational right now? Well, what's going on with all those little kids, all those hundreds of kids going to school at the Leering Center? Oh, that's a shame.
We haven't been able to actually go to work.
We actually haven't been able to scam as much money as we normally do from the government.
We haven't been able to feed their families and have the resources that they need. And it's really important to take collective action. It is really urgent for us to have support from everyone in the United States.
Yeah, so they can keep the gravy train going. That's what they want, really.
Thank you.
If you clapped while people were barred from society without a vaccine card, you don't get to whine when ICE asks for proof of citizenship. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. Well, I think the Dems in Georgia are starting to panic because the proof that the 2020 election was totally rigged is coming to light. Let's check it out.
Hi, everybody. Listen, I know you're watching the news. You're seeing a lot of stuff about this FBI raid at the Fulton County elections and registrations. I'm on the inside right now. So I just want you to be like real discerning about all that you're hearing from people who are on the outside of what's going on. I'm going to give you the truth about what's happening.
Prepare to be gaslit.
So they served a warrant, the FBI, this is Trump, serving a warrant to go pick up the 2020 ballots, which are in a secure location inside of here.
Now, I didn't know that they stored previous years or elections ballots. I wonder how far back they go.
700 boxes. The first warrant that they gave was incorrect legally, like they didn't follow the right procedure. They went back and they fixed it, and they came back and now they are actually collecting the boxes. They are in the chain of command in Fulton County is that once they are archived, they become the possession of the clerk of Superior Court, which is Shay Alexander. She is here and she is with them inventorying everything that they're taking.
I hope that is going, properly, that she's doing it right.
We, the commissioners, the chairman, the county attorney, are trying to figure out a legal plan as to maybe an injunction, a motion to quash. We don't know yet. We're trying to figure it out. We're getting all kinds of legal advice to stop this because once they...
Why do you want to stop it? That's weird that you'd want to stop it.
Have the ballots, how do we then turn around and do something different when they've already got their hands on it? So this is an attempt to take your vote away. This is all about November 2026, about the primary on May 19th and then the November election. He does not want the midterm elections to take away his power. So he's trying to create chaos. So this is what he does. Chaos in Minnesota, chaos in Fulton County. We are a target. Protect your vote at all costs. I'm telling you, everybody always says your life depends on it. Oh, your life does depend on it this time.
Wow, that's not hyperbolic at all. And why do we have questions about the 2020 election? Well, let's take a look at this example. Oh, I'm voting for Trump, but it won't let me. That's weird. Oh, look at that. It's not me, but this person pressed Trump and it selected Kamala Harris. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, there's no fraud going on. Nothing to see here.
I got to ask you this. When you talked about just illegal migrants in the city, people who cross the border illegally, that's what people call them. I want to ask you, how many do you believe you have in your city at this particular moment in time?
How many people that are undocumented or living in Minneapolis
right now? Undocumented, yes. Do you have any idea?
I don't know. I couldn't. I don't really have a guess as to how many presently are here. I do know that I think that the federal administration just got it kind of wrong.
Well, it's not surprising that Mayor Frey or however you say his name, I don't really care. But it's not surprising he has no clue of what's going on. And he, of course, is not going to know the numbers of illegal aliens. Of course he knows the numbers. He's just not saying. He's playing dumb. Oh, no. Maybe he is dumb. And here's an interesting comparison of an atomic bomb and democratic rule on cities. Let's take a look. 1945, Hiroshima, totally devastated, wiped out. But in 2010, wow, that's a very big difference. That's a stark contrast, my friends. Well, let's see what the democratic rule has, what that does to a city. 1945 Detroit. Wow, 1945 is looking great. In 2010, oh, well, it kind of looks like an atomic bomb went off, to be frank. The lesson? It's easier to come back from a nuclear strike than 5 decades of democratic control of government.
I just got my energy bill for the month.
Okay.
Dominion Energy out of Virginia.
Is it good?
My bill has tripled.
Oh.
Like, I usually pay about $200, on a regular.
Yeah.
$300 on a high note.
Okay.
$621.
Wow.
That's more than my car payment. What the actual hell is going on?
Well, it's because you voted for this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, this is exactly why your bill went up so drastically, my dear. It's because the voters in Virginia are now reaping what they sowed in their absolutely idiotic vote to put a Democrat into office.
Here's a list of the many tax increases and proposals Democrats in Virginia are considering passing. They include additional local sales tax in all Virginia counties and cities, new personal property tax on electric leaf blowers and electric landscaping equipment, large employer tax, gun and ammunition tax, new income tax brackets, a delivery tax. This would hit you if you make an order on Amazon, Uber Eats, or an order that includes UPS, FedEx delivery, etc. here in Northern Virginia. There's also a tax they're looking at for events, concerts, an investment income tax, storage facility tax, gym membership tax, dog walking tax, dog grooming tax, counseling tax, digital personal property tax, new car taxes and highway use fees, an increase in the hotel tax here in Arlington. Statewide speed cameras. Now, these aren't taxes, but they would include more fines for some drivers. Dry cleaning tax, home repair tax, and a vehicle repair tax.
They should really be listening to their constituents a lot more, because these tax increases are going to hurt those who are struggling the most.
Republicans are blasting Virginia Democrats' tax proposals, asking what happened to all their talk about affordability.
They did campaign on affordability, and right now, right out of the gate, that's been the last thing that we've seen. That's been the focus.
7 News is waiting for a response from Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger and leadership in the state Senate and the House of Delegates on how this would make life more affordable for you. We'll put their responses on our homepage, WJLA.com. Reporting in Arlington, Nick Minogue, 7 News.
Does she have a point?
If you would shoot someone because they try to steal your dog, that means you value a dog's life over a human's life.
See, now that's just faulty logic. It's not that I've decided that a human being's life is worth less than baby girl here. No, they've decided that their life is worth less than baby girl. And I just didn't disagree with them.
You know, I've always been a very liberal person, maybe even a libtard. But once you have a kid, you start like having thoughts that have been characterized as conservative. As soon as I had a kid, I was like, I need a gun now. Not for myself, because I've got coyotes in my yard. I've got coyotes everywhere. And before I had a kid, I was like, they coexist with us. Coyotes were here first. Like, I'm in the coyotes' home. Now I'm like, let's make hats out of them. Let's make hats. Let's make coyote boots, coyote earrings out of their eyeballs. Like, it's just...
Don't come on my page and say that people should be in this country legally. Don't do it.
No!
Why?
He shot her because she was queer. Are we f***ing great yet? Are we a great country? Is this one? It's f***ing great.
A lot of people are wondering right now how in the world a person's brain ends up like this, because this is not how healthy, happy people act.
No.
Let me explain. Liberal women are what happens when the natural female instinct to nurture and defend and care for gets misdirected away from families and children and misapplied to whatever the liberal cause of the week is. See, women have an innate instinct to support and emotionally connect to vulnerable people. We are designed to be mama bears. And in the absence of a stable and healthy home and family, a woman will find a place to put all of that. The natural instinct to sacrifice yourself for your children gets misapplied in all the wrong directions. You want to know why so many liberal women are out there playing hero for criminal aliens and gender-confused perverts and cultures that hate them? It's because they believe they have identified groups of people who need them when no one else does. We destroyed the family, and we handed a generation of women a bunch of feminist lies and progressive slop in its place. And this is the natural result.
And here is Navarro doing what she does best, gaslighting America. And this time it's about Alex Preddy. And he is, you know, just such a good guy. He's just an ICU nurse who loves humanity. Let's check out the lies coming from her mouth today.
This is like the perfect guy. Alex Preddy is the guy you would want to date your daughter.
Yes.
The guy you would want your son to grow up to be a decent human being who was serving humanity.
Oh, the humanity. Yes, the humanity. We need to remember the humanity.
Serving sick veterans who is, you know, there is nothing that has been said about that man that isn't wonderful. And so they can't malign him. They can't malign him because we have the videos.
I'm going to say it because a lot of people want to and won't. Alex Petty.
Yes.
It's that simple. He was such a good person. Good people don't pull weapons on officers of the law.
No.
They don't kick vehicles. They don't go out and show their ass. They protest peacefully, not by.
And they don't go out of their way to put themselves in a position as a concealed carrier to a position that would put him in danger, that would escalate the situation very easily. Those people that have a concealed carry and that are actually carrying are supposed to avoid those situations. You don't go looking for trouble when you're packing heat.
Violently. That's such a good person, ain't it?
Yeah.
Your feelings. Facts is facts, and they right there in front of you. You can call it what you want, but I call him a dumb muff. If you're around to find out, and it is what it is. If you don't like it, your feelings too.
What's the number one issue that you guys are upset about?
The bigot in the chair.
What's the worst thing Trump's done so far?
Let's see, where do I start? I think, obviously, I feel like the top thing... Oh my god, wait. The whole thing with, like, immigration, I think, is probably, like, my biggest, like, ick, I guess, if you want to call it. I don't really know what to say. You know, everything that he's doing, like, financially with, like, the government funds, military funds, everyone... sorry, I'm just sorry. I'm in latex right now.
Yeah, I get it. I'm in long sleeves, so it's pretty hot out here today.
There's a legal way of doing things, and there is an illegal way of doing things. People that are here illegally, they came here for economic opportunities, and they should just get in line like everybody else.
Yeah. Do you agree with that, what he's saying?
Sorry, I need it.
Yes, so...
Put her out, y'all. Simple question.
I held a bake sale, a racist bake sale.
We have different prices here. If you're Asian, $1.50. If you're white, $1. If you're Latino or black, 50 cents.
That's not right.
You got to be on your goddamn mind.
I didn't come up with this idea. I'd copied what some students had done. They call it an affirmative action bake sale.
Why does everything shut down?
Here at Bucknell University, the administrators shut the bake sale down. The Students' Conservative Club said they just wanted to start a conversation about affirmative action, which does make it harder for Asians to get admitted, but easier for blacks and Latinos. But before much conversation started, they were shut down.
I'm trying to make amends for racism and punish the Asians because they have an advantage. They have such high SAT scores.
No, that's stereotyping.
It is stereotyping.
That's not right.
Affirmative action is supposed to help minorities that have been discriminated against. But Latinos and blacks who saw my sign didn't like it.
That makes me feel bad because I'm both Latino and black.
Should I not do this because it might hurt people's feelings?
Not only it should hurt people's feelings, but it's just like out of sense of respect.
It's very hurtful. It's very demeaning.
What is funny to you
about people who are less privileged?
But then some people defended me.
You're trying to make a point, right?
Right.
So sometimes you got to do things like that to make a point. It's not racist.
And people started to think about what affirmative action means.
No race of people is worth more than another. Or less.
Well, do you believe in affirmative action at colleges?
I used to, but I really don't think that it helps.
By the end, most people said equality means no affirmative action.
Everybody should be treated equally. No matter what race you come from, everybody should get equal the same.
F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
Why do these people have to incessantly gaslight everybody? Why can't they just tell the truth? Well, here's Scarborough basically saying that the administration told him to, well, pucker up and kiss the butt of Biden and to not rock the boat in any way. Check it out.
Joe Biden watched your show because he would call into the show sometimes, right?
He would, and I would hear from the chief of staffs that worked for him. Be nice to the president, because when you're critical, well, it kind of screws up our day.
Does that affect how you approach doing your show?
No.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't. I mean, you know, the thing is, whether I was talking about Joe Biden or whether I'm talking about what Donald Trump's doing, my goal is your goal, which I think is everybody's goal. We want a better country.
You were calling for Kristi Noem to resign when you were assaulted last night. Do you think Kristi Noem should resign? Do you think Stephen Miller should be out of a job? What do you want to see happen?
Yeah, I mean, definitely Kristi Noem should resign. If not, as Leader Hakeem Jeffries stated, we will initiate impeachment.
Of course. It's always impeachments.
Nobody should ever have hired Stephen Miller, who basically is a copycat of the Nazis, and that's kind of the cruelty that he wants to inflict on people. He should definitely be out. I believe for his part in this, definitely should be prosecuted at some point. And, you know, the level of cruelty also has been reflected in the man who attacked me, because he was angry in one of his social media posts that they were not picking up and deporting enough Somalis, that the photos that she was showing didn't have any Somalis in it. And so it just shows you the anger and frustration that the president has created in people by going after Somali immigrants, even though he should know, because he knows the numbers.
Yeah, and he also knows the amount of fraud in Minnesota is 9 billion plus. That is insane.
That we are not deportable, right?
What? You're not deportable? What does that mean? You're totally deportable, and you should be deported, especially you, Omar. Kicked out of Congress, like I said, and back into Somalia. Yeah, Jesus.
And that, yes, because we are not deportable, when he's not able to produce what he promises, then you get people like this who will attack Somalis and will cause us harm. And when they say things need to be turned down, it is their rhetoric that is risking lives, that have already gotten people killed here in Minnesota, that is producing political violence. And they are creating the domestic terrorists that they speak about because they are acting like domestic terrorists.
And now, your presenter for the Hoax of the Year award, Sydney Sweeney.
Tonight, we honor excellence in storytelling, not films, not novels, but the most convincing political hoax of the year. And the award for Best
really
Failed Hoax Performance goes to Ian Omar.
This is Omar's second award and counting, on her way to being the fake bitch in the United States.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, I have no words. As an illegal immigrant who married my own brother, this award makes it all worth it. Thank you.
Man, that was the worst hoax I've ever seen. Somali scams don't work like they used to do they?
And here she is at the after party. She must be so proud. Why wasn't she immediately taken to the hospital? Why didn't she rush to the bathroom to wash the substance off? Why did she walk towards the guy who sprayed her? Which I mentioned yesterday, in analysis of that, it took 1 second and 6 frames for her to start going towards the guy that sprayed her. And that, my friends, is not possible unless it's staged, right? Yeah, because it was staged and liberal idiots believe her. I thought Muslims were strictly against alcohol. Why did Ilhan Omar own a winery? Well, that is a very good question.
I am not a boy mom, but I am a mom. Okay?
Yeah.
Here's some advice. Stop gentle parenting your sons. You're going to raise them to be sissies that get stuffed in lockers with no respect.
Yeah.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a St. John's basketball game. Sitting there, I got 4 boys sitting behind me. They kicked my seat and my daughter's, her friend, my husband's the whole entire time.
Jeez.
And talked the entire time. Just absolutely annoying. But I'm a mother. I understand they're kids, so I didn't say anything. I let it go. But as a mother, if my daughter was doing that, she would have been corrected and redirected already. Like, it would have never happened. Right. And then when I listened to them talk to their sons.
Twuck? I love the Eastern accents.
With the baby talk and
Twuck.
The gentle talk.
Twuck.
I wanted to turn around and be like, shut the f up. I was so highly annoyed by that because I'm like, this is what happens. Your kid's going to be an asshole and you won't even be able to acknowledge that he's an asshole because of how you raised him. Stop gentle parenting.
Yeah, and I think that's why Gen X is so great, is because we did not have gentle parenting. Like we were almost borderline feral children. Just let us go outside and play and come back in if you hurt yourself or, you know, when the lights turn on on the streets. So yeah, totally different style of parenting. And that's why we're so awesome.
Hey, America, if you are traveling outside of the States to Asia or Europe, and people ask you where you're from, such as the locals, they only associate America with Donald Trump. And by the way, the States are the only people who hate him. The outside world loves Donald Trump.
Of course.
Just so you know.
Up next is a really touching clip, and this is the type of looking out for your neighbors that we should be doing, not the craziness in Minnesota. They've got it totally wrong. This guy we're about to see has it totally right.
Please be alive. Gray? Are you trying to stay warm in here, buddy?
I'm trying to get my phone charged.
Oh, your phone charged. Are you warm enough?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I brought you some oatmeal.
Oh.
I thought we could have some oatmeal.
Yeah.
Can we have some oatmeal together?
That's too me.
Yeah. You want to have it in your house or in your car?
Let's get in the car.
Yeah, let's get in the car. But you slept okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're warm in there.
That's not warm. That's very warm. Okay, good.
Well, Gray, have you ever seen anything like this?
It's not just me. Well, in 1955.
Yep.
And
cheers.
Yeah. That's a whole lot better than me. Something else you could cheers.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
We can all agree there's a lot going on right now. Not all of it's good. And I'm just thankful that George Floyd isn't here to see it, you know? Because we know the incident happened right near where he was, right? This ICE incident with the woman and the ICE officer was right near where he was. But I just like to think that if George were still with us, it would take his breath away, you know? The black girl's laughing. I'm just saying there's permission. Black girl laughed. These guys don't like it. Where are you from again?
New York.
You're from New York? Yeah. And you're from Minneapolis? Well, welcome to Florida.
And now we're going to enjoy some random clips of people that are not having critical fails, but having critical wins. Check it out. Well, it looks like this kid's not even out of kindergarten, and he already has some pretty smooth moves.
Quiet and peaceful and still, they hooked up the hitch and dragged off down the hill. On the way home, McGee said to Dee, that trip wasn't quite like I thought it would be.
Wow.
So when they got...
That move is a classic for a reason.
Couldn't pay me to leave my differing opinion below someone else's post. If I don't like something, I scroll.
Yeah. That's the normal reaction somebody with sanity would have. If you don't like something, get it out of there. Move on.
Like, you'll never catch me below someone else's post being like, actually, that's not a factual statement. Girl, bye. I get 30 seconds of clear-headedness a day. I'm not using my one lucid moment to leave my Kraft macaroni and cheese comment. No way. And some of you are out there fighting the good fight. Good for you. God bless. But like, some of you are in my comments leaving full-fledged thesis statements about something I never gave a shit about to begin with. Can you imagine spending 5 minutes writing a full-fledged paragraph only to be blocked Deleted and blocked. Yo.
Up next is a great example of firefighters being the heroes that they are.
We got you, Bubba. You okay, buddy? Oh, you done mashed him under. Come on, Bubba. Get him. I can't.
Poor dog.
Yeah, go ahead. If you can paddle back, I got him. Huh? I got him. I don't know how well I got him, but... Why don't I give it a...
Bring him up here with us?
I don't think I can, meat. I don't know how friendly he is either.
Well, I don't think that dog's going to be doing much of anything because he's probably so freaking cold right now.
Got him?
Yeah, I got him by the neck there. Can you get him?
I think the dog knows that they're trying to help.
Get him in here. I can't get a hold of the big mother.
Oh, that's so cool.
Come on, big guy. Yeah. Come on, big guy. We got you. You're okay. Shh. We got you.
And here is probably one of the best speeches you'll ever hear from a best man talking about the bride and groom. And this kid, I think, really has a future in comedy. Check it out.
I would like to thank you all for coming to this wedding. I would also like to thank Bill and Mary for hosting this wedding. Special thanks for Bill for inviting me to be his best man. Me and Bill, we go back a long time. 11 years. Pretty much my whole life. You know, we used to live in Iowa, and every year he would come around to visit with a new girlfriend. And he would ask me for advice. And usually I would say, kick him to the curb. But you know, when Mary came, she was different. She seemed normal. So I said, go for it. I'm happy you listened to my advice. I leave you with this one final thought. Stop asking me for advice. I'm 11 years old. Congratulations.
It's time for Dave's Detox.
Check it out. It's okay. I'm all done.
Tell them how bad you are. You won't stay out the garbage. Stay your ass out the garbage.
Oi.
I love you.
What the hell was that, Rufus?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the hell do I do? What the hell do I do?
Good morning, Starshine.
Hello.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I got her. Oh,
Alexis! Honey, come here.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this Friday edition of The Dave Show, and thank you for everybody that subscribed today. And look, the best thing you can do for the show is tell everybody you know about The Dave Show. Listen, my friends, until the next episode, stay safe, know that you're loved and appreciated, and until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.